All right, Jeff Darlington joins us now for more on Stafford's big payday. We need to come up with better language. I mean, big payday, right? Like capital letters, exclamation points.
Really
I don't know.
big payday? Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. The Lions, they kept the negotiation with Stafford pretty quiet, though. Why did they decide to get this done now?
Well, Bob Quinn, the team's general manager, opened negotiations back at the scouting combine when Matt Stafford also made clear that he would be open to a long-term extension. You can understand why, obviously, after we see this. But over recent years, Stafford has increased his efficiency on the field. He's reduced his interceptions. He's started 96 straight games. He has been an Iron Man in the NFL. So the team realizes that they have a guy that a lot of other teams would covet. So you got to pay him. And they understood that, and that's why these negotiations did go pretty cleanly. There was at one point a pretty significant gap, but they were able to close that. Quinn making clear all along that he expected this deal to get done around the summertime, and that's exactly what happened. And essentially, a lot of these GMs are trying to get their quarterbacks done before other teams get their quarterbacks done so that they can lower the price tag just a little bit.
Too late.
We had quarterback tiers recently. It was Mike Sando's article, and a lot of the younger guys who are in tier 2, Derek Carr, Andrew Luck, and Matt Stafford, knocking on the door of tier 1, but still younger. What is this? And they have the highest contracts now,
right?
For average annual value. What does that say about young quarterbacks in the NFL and how they're valued?
I think it says that NFL teams recognize when they have a guy that's much better than a lot of other teams. That means that other teams are going to covet them too. Look at Kirk Cousins right now. There's a reason that he didn't take the deal with the Redskins, who weren't willing to pay this premium price, because he knows that next year there are going to be other teams vying for his services. Now, Aaron Rodgers, the guy whose deal won't be up until 2019, now the team's going to want to get his deal done because what we just talked about. Teams are trying to get their quarterbacks done now before these prices are driven up too high. So I think basically what that says is that if teams find the quarterback they feel like can get them to the promised land, they're not going to at all jeopardize the possibility of losing them. They want to get them signed before they run into a Cousins situation where he potentially can hit that open market and really bank on a huge payday.
What was Adam Schefter's tweet that you just saw? Or it was on the radio?
It was on, he was on Mike and Mike, and he basically said when the highest paid player in the league is not even the best player at his position in the league,
it's crazy.
It creates a discrepancy. And
yes, a little bit.
That's
supply and demand, though.
Fair to say. True. Very true.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff.
Thank you, guys.